So guys, looking back on Jimmie Johnson's first ever win, you should have seen a lot of highlights there. The thing that really concerned me is that the guy who led the most laps in this race was, in fact, Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch is just like Kyle Busch. I could see the intensity in Kurt Busch in this. Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch are exactly the same. Now, they pissed people off back then, just like they do now, like Kyle does now. But I'm just saying, they both lead a bunch of laps, both get the thing done. They both get a lot of things done. And about a little bit into the race, there weren't that many cautions. Let's go to green flag stops. Ward Burton. I watched this whole race before. That's about a month ago. But we're just going to react to it or go over how Johnson won his first race. Now, there's a lot of people out here coming out with, I really thought it was going to be Kurt Busch when I watched it. Now, I saw it, but I'm like, well, NBC got this wrong. This got to be Kurt Busch's, first win or something. But Kurt Busch is the unluckier version of Kyle. He didn't win that much when he was younger, especially when he had more wins. He only had 14 wins in 2004 in his whole career. And Kyle Busch in 2004 would literally 2 or 1 career win. I forgot. See, Kurt is leading a lot of these laps. Well, that's 134 to go. Let's go to the real big one here. Well, the real big wreck. Got what lap it's on. Now, this is about the only caution that happened of the day right here. You're riding on board with Jimmie Johnson right there. And then there's Kurt Busch pulling away from him. The commercial break comes back on. They come right back on to California Speedway, which is now Auto Club. Which I wish there's a fantasy thing on NASCAR heats, fantasy tracks, and you can go to 2002 Auto Club. That's my favorite racetrack. But Jimmie caught up to him. Let's go back to the wreck. Where's the wreck at? Okay, here's the wreck right here. Let's go back. Here's a replay of the wreck right here. Now, this is the only wreck or really caution of the day. Hard impact to Dale Jr. and Kevin Harvick. Pretty hard damage. But, yeah, I mean, Jimmie really didn't deserve this. Kurt Busch had the win. You could basically see it. Yeah, Jimmie, I don't know, Jimmie, man, but this is, when I watched this race, this kind of worried me a little bit, because this is Dale Jr., young Dale Jr., limping out of his race car. The first time you've ever seen this. You've seen worse wrecks, his concussions, and all this, and this is one of them that really kind of shocked me here when I went back to watch this race. Now, this car is destroyed. This is a bad wreck. I have some of these posted on my Instagram. It's just way back in December. It's January now, and I post a lot on my Instagram, so. Yeah, I had to watch this whole race, bro. And, yeah. that's sad that he got that much of damage in there. Kevin Harvick just walked out fine, and he looked like he had about the same kind of impact there, you know, and that's kind of worried a lot of people probably. But he really didn't at the same time because you've seen his dad die just last year if we went back to 2002. And you didn't want him to die, and I'm glad this didn't ever happen. But man, that shook him up really bad. Now let's go to, yeah, there's some replays of him in his car. Let's hear his audio.
Hurry up, Junior, hurry up. All right, Chief. Come on. Coming, fast as can.
See, look at them trying to get him out of his car. Yeah, this thing just, it's 2002 animation of the thing. So let's go back to the last 4 or 5 laps of this race.
Come by the next time, you're going to have a whole mirror full of 97. Johnson's got that really strong, but where Kurt Busch is really...
Now this is a really great
Here we
run
come down
down
into
where
3.
he's
Now watch
running them
Busch
down
clutch.
hard,
It's almost like
but
Jimmie Johnson pushed the brakes on
hard.
right there. He gains about 2 or 3 car lengths, but Jimmie Johnson knows where you beat people is off the corner here at Fontana. We'll have the white flag this time. Yeehaw! 2 of the youngest drivers in the field. Rookie and a sophomore fighting for the win. Final lap. And look lined up behind them. 28, 9, 6, 88, 40. All the over 40 veterans. Yes. Jimmie Johnson in his 13th start.
Yeah, Jimmie Johnson won this race. To be fair though, he did catch up to this race. This race was a very boring race to me in my opinion, but I kind of liked it. I do not know why. I always didn't dislike when NASCAR went to Fontana. I don't know why. I just always disliked it. It was never really good quality racing, and I didn't like the racing here today. But it's like it was a nice sunny day out for a NASCAR race. It didn't look like it was that hot than it is now compared to Fontana. And Chad Canals looks 100 years older off the pit box right there. But thank you guys so much for watching this little reviewing of Jimmie Johnson's first ever win. And hope you enjoy it. See you in the next one.